Hi everybody, and a huge warm welcome to the rune reading for the week from my back garden. It is a beautiful April day, and today's rune reading takes us from the 7th of April today through till the 13th of April, which is Sunday. And this week holds three powerful astrological dates, today being one of them. The 7th of April is the day when Mercury stops being retrograde. It will take a few days to even out because it will station before moving direct, but we can start to maybe perchance breathe a little easier as the mishaps, frustrations, miscommunications and blocks of the last few weeks start to unravel and resolve. And we can finally feel ourselves after this eclipse and retrograde period beginning to move forward. We also have Venus will be going direct shortly, and the full moon is on Sunday, full moon in Libra. So that's some big stuff this week. It feels like things may start moving forward in very powerful ways. The third important date this week is the 10th of April, which is my birthday. Very important astrological date. So we have the runes for the week, and in true fashion I have 3 runes I've pulled, and they are offering quite a story. So we start the week with Thurizaz, which is the thorn, the hammer, the protection of Thor. You can see this as Mjolnir being thrown out and guarding against invaders and intruders. We use Thurizaz as extreme measures of protection when needed. It is a kick-ass go away rune, and therefore it is the king or the queen of boundaries. How people would use thorn hedges to create space, to say this is my ground, that it is surrounded by hawthorn or blackthorn. This is the same thing that maybe we are doing for ourselves, carving out what is ours. As we move forward into this week of astrological changes, perhaps it is going to be important to maintain that sense of boundaries of what we have learned and what we have experienced over this quite say transient or traumatic period of time. So Thurizaz, of course, is a double-edged thorn. Yes, it can protect, but it can also harm and wound. Just be really careful that we're not damaging ourselves with our negative thinking, our critical thinking. Make sure that by pushing away, we're not isolating ourselves. It's good to hold our own. It's good to hold boundaries. It's good to say, not yet, don't rush forward just yet. Hold, shield wall. Could be seen as a shield, with the middle bit being the central part of the shield. I get this feeling of hold right now, holding your ground, waiting till all the information is through before you make a big decision. Thurizaz, like Mjolnir, is a little bit of a boomerang. So if we get angry and throw this out to others, then we have to be strong enough to know that it's going to return to us, and can we catch it when it's on its return flight. So holding boundaries good, lashing out in anger, not so good. An important rune of defending and claiming space and empowering, but one we have to be really careful with because we don't want to hurt ourselves or others with its energy. Second rune is Feyu, beautiful Feyu, the blessings of life. So flow and abundance is going to start returning in a very healthy and healing way. So this is good fortune, good energy coming through, a sense of life returning. As we're out here in nature, this is such a springtime rune. It's such a feeling of the greenery returning to the land, and we can see that as returning to ourselves as well. There's a time this week where we may feel life in our lungs, in our bodies, in our hearts returning strongly, and we can use this energy to make amazing decisions in business, to work with our abundance, with our self-care, and with our manifestations for the future. So this is a really beautiful rune that after we've created sacred space for ourselves, we're able to call in and be in flow and in harmony with the life force, especially as we felt maybe a bit of out of sync recently. This is a return of harmony, of flow, and of creative abundance in our lives. And where does this take us? We've been living in this rune, haven't we? If you've been watching my rune readings for the last few weeks, Dagars has been quite the keeper, quite the bookend of a lot of the readings. So we are still in this journey of turning into that butterfly. We're still in this journey of transformation. This is an overarching feeling of our times right now, that we're going through that deep dark night of the soul. But what we're seeing here is that light and life is returning. So that sense of hope and that new dawn, that new day is coming through really strongly. So keep your hope, keep your light and your life force flowing. Yes, be strong. Yes, fight and speak for what's important to you, but don't let the buggers get you down. You know, Feyu and Dagars are saying we are able to create new energy, new opportunities, new abundance, and new sense of belief in our own wisdom, our own beauty, our own abilities to create a powerful life. So shield wall, let it flow in abundance, love and beauty, and know that it's leading us to a brand new dawn. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.